Hello and welcome to a beautiful spring day here in the Peak District. My name is Helen and I've helped thousands of students to learn practical everyday English. Today we're going to be talking about verbs which can also be used as nouns. So you may hear these used as either a verb or a noun in everyday conversations. The first verb is what I'm doing this morning. It is walking. So to walk. Right now I am walking my dog, who you can see here with me. His name is Perry. Walking, how can this be used as a noun? Well, you can say I am walking or I walk. And you can also say I am going for a walk. Now, when we use this verb in the past tense, it is walked. We add ed to the end. So you can say, I walk every day, or yesterday I walked. Walked is the past tense. What if we're using it as a noun? So today I am going for a walk. Yesterday I went for a walk, because in this sentence the verb is going, not walk. Going for a walk, or I went for a walk. So we change going to went to say this in the past tense. There are other verbs like this that we can also use as a noun. Many of these are to do with movement. So we have run. I run every day, I am running, or I ran. Ran is the past tense of run. We can also say, I am going for a run. A run, we're using run as the noun here. So again, I am going for a run, but if you want to say it in the past tense, I went for a run. Other similar words include swim. I am swimming, or I swam. Swam is the past tense of to swim. You can also say, I am going for a swim. If you're going swimming or you are going for a swim, in the past tense that would be I went swimming or I went for a swim. Also, on the theme of movement, you can say, I'm going for a drive. If you are driving, you could be going for a drive. We normally only use this if we are driving for fun. Some people really enjoy driving, especially in the countryside. Look around here. It's a beautiful place to go for a drive. Lots of people will just drive out into the countryside to look at the scenery. If your friend says, I'm going for a drive, they may not be driving to a place, they may just drive out in the countryside because they like it, because it's a nice place to drive. So I'm going for a drive means I am driving somewhere for fun. We also use the word dance in this way, and there are a couple of different ways that you might hear this used. More formally, we might say there is a dance on Saturday. So a dance, it's an organised event where people go to dance. So a dance in that way is a little more organised, a little more formal. But if you're at a party with your friend and they want you to get up and dance, they might come over and say, come and have a dance with me, or come for a dance. So a dance might mean an organised event, or it might just mean come onto the dance floor and dance with me. If you've been looking at the scenery behind me, you can see there are lots of hills here. I'm in the Peak District, it's full of hills, and lots of people like to go hiking. To hike is another word that we can use as a noun. So I'm going for a hike means I'm going out and I'm going to be hiking. So I am going out hiking, I am going to hike up that hill, or I'm going for a hike. And the final word is sprint, but this is not always used in a literal sense. To sprint is to run very fast. If you are running as fast as you can, you are sprinting. But we may also use sprint in other ways. A sprint is a short, intense burst of effort. So you could say that you are doing a language sprint. I've seen these advertised. There are language learning companies which will say, come and do a 6-week sprint with us and move up a level in your language learning. So that sprint would mean you take a short period of time and you put in very intense effort for the whole of that time, and hopefully learn more than you might in a longer period of doing weekly lessons, for example. So a sprint could be that you are going out and running as fast as you can, or it could mean that you are putting in a huge amount of effort to something for a fairly short period of time. I hope this video was helpful. Please like and share it with your friends if it was useful to you, and I'll see you in the next one.